they were illegally and unjustly sent by the United States arrived to Venezuela through the return to the homeland plan. The plane of the state-owned airline Conviasa landed on Venezuela soil with 168 men and 13 women. Upon their arrival, the nationals were received by the Minister of Interior, Justice and Peace, Diosdado Cabello, and the President of the Great Mission back to the homeland, Anaí Arismendi, who reaffirmed their commitment to the welfare of the Venezuelan migrants. The flights take place after Washington sent more than 200 migrants to El Salvador, accused and detained for their alleged but not proven links with the extinct criminal Tren de Aragua gang.
46 minutos. 46 minutos tardamos como.
At this moment, 2:46 a.m. in the morning local time, we received all the immigrants that came in this flight, 165 men
que regresan a su patria.
who have been returning to their homeland. They are going to reunite with the families.
Este último muchacho que venían, tú me preguntabas qué decían ellos.
One of the men
Una preocupación de algunos que se acercaron es que los separaron. O sea, el gobierno de Estados Unidos divide a las familias, mutila a las familias. Hombres por un lado, mujeres por otro lado, padres por un lado, madres por otro lado, niños en otro lugar.
Children from their mothers.
The president of Venezuela, Nicolás Maduro, rejected the threats of the U.S. government regarding the controversy over the Guayana Essequiba. The Venezuelan president condemned the recent hegemonic declarations by the United States regarding the territory of the Essequibo, pointing out the interest of imperialism in the country's resources. For his part, the Venezuelan Foreign Minister Ivan Hill stated that foreign interests will not be allowed to try to rewrite the reality of the disputed territory. All this after the Secretary of State of the United States, Marco Rubio, reiterated the current commitment of the U.S. government with Guyana and threatened a military intervention in the country. These threats have been made since Venezuela announced that it will elect a governor for the eastern part of the country in its regional elections scheduled for next May 25th. The U.S. returns 60 irregular migrants to Cuba under bilateral migration agreements. The Cuban Ministry of the Interior explained that of the 60 deportees, 55 are men and 5 are women. The ministry highlights that within the group there was a person who was transferred to the investigation body, this after it was detected that he was an alleged perpetrator of criminal acts before migrating. With the arrival of these citizens, there are already 13 returns in 2025. Among all the groups of irregular migrants returned, the entity points out which amounts to 367 people so far this year. And the administration of U.S. President Donald Trump orders satellite surveillance of border with Mexico. As part of a crackdown on illegal immigration and drug cartels, U.S. President Donald Trump authorized 2 spy agencies to train their satellite monitoring capabilities on the U.S.-Mexico border. These actions, combined with the deployment of forces, demonstrate the increasing militarization of the southern border, where President Donald Trump has proclaimed a national emergency. The president made immigration enforcement a major focus of his campaign, halting green card applications and carrying out mass deportations. The 7th flight with 178 migrants deported from Honduras, a country to which they were illegally and unjustly sent by the United States, arrived to Venezuela through the return to the homeland plan. The plane